Hey Taurus, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your August general reading, Taurus. Welcome. All right, guys. So these are all majors. I love doing this. Don't ask me why. I just do it. I like pulling a major because I just want to see, like, what the most important or the most influential energies is that's coming in your way, for the month, right? I feel like the other cards are great, but these are really important, right, Taurus? So Spirit, show me messages. What are the strongest, most influential energies that's coming in for Taurus for the month of August? Show me. What do we do? I think I'm going to take this one because it fell out. All right. So Judgment. Okay. I don't know. All right. It did hit the table. All right. Not that there's anything wrong with the Tower, right? It has positive and negatives, but I'm going to go with Judgment because it actually, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying. All right. Judgment. Card of Scorpio. Okay. It's a very karmic kind of a card. Okay. Let me see. So Judgment, the energies of Judgment speaks of kind of like that karmic activity, the past meeting the president, the past meeting the present, you being awakened to something. It can speak of renewal or change, wake up call, chance, right? Chance is standing out here. Reflection, kind of reviewing your decisions, feeling called to be something, to do something, things of that nature. Okay, so let's just jump in. Okay, this is it's deep, right? So you got a very deep energy coming in. Like, I feel like, Judgment doesn't really play, right? It could also mean, kind of standard things like an actual judgment, things of that nature. But to me, it's a very spiritual, heavy energy that it's important. Like, I feel like there's lessons associated with the Judgment card. Definitely karmic. It has that you get back what you put out. It's like that karmic pay out or payback kind of a thing. But let's just dig a little deeper so we can see exactly what energy the universe is trying to display to you. Okay, so let's see, Taurus. What is this? I will say, when you have Judgment around you, when that energy is around you, be mindful, of your actions, okay? Because you just never know, how things or where things, are gonna go. So let me see. So we have the card Imagine here, card number 20. That's a 2. So I don't know. I feel like this may have to do with another. All right, but we're gonna look in to see what this Imagine card is. All right, let's see the deeper message of this card. All right, let's see, 76. So Imagine. So it says turn an imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. It says, who do you want to be? This is your inner calling, family. What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? So what do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream, you can create it. This is a time when your imagination is key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. So I'm really feeling this, Taurus. So here's my thing, inner calling, right? We talked about Judgment, speaking of, reviewing your decisions, your inner calling. even second chances, right? I feel like that's important here because, I don't know how old you are, where you are, and what you're doing. But, if you're someplace where you don't want to be, or you wish that you would have did things differently, maybe went to school for something else, maybe had a career doing something else, or maybe you just want to get up and change up, right? Everything. I feel like now is the time. So judgment, speaking of your inner calling, I feel like that is your pretty much your message today, right? Following that voice inside, being offered a second chance to dream and pursue the life that you've always wanted to do. So a lot of you are being called, right, to use your gifts, your imagination to change, your situation. Okay, you're being given a second chance here. But this time the universe is asking you to do what it is your heart desires, right? Not necessarily what's going to make you the most money, taking a job that maybe, someone else, dream for you, like your parents, relatives, or whatever, right? I found myself at some point in time, in a career that, I honestly can't stand, right? And so I was given, a second chance to, to fix that, right? Following, my inner calling and believing that, in time, I will receive, that karmic payout. Okay. Me personally, have gone back to school. I'm doing a lot of different things. Like, heck, I'm doing tarot. Like, I never really seen myself doing this, but it is a pastime for me. It is, I love the cards. I love the synchronistic, energy that comes with it. And, it's a lot, but I'm not here for me. We're here for you. So all I'm saying right now is that judgment is surrounding you right now to wake you up to the real you, the authentic you, Taurus, not who everybody else wants you to be, not who you are right now, but there's some type of renewal, some type of awakening, some type of change that, you're being called on. And it's also asking you to dream and dream big, okay? Allow whatever it is that you want, to happen, okay? There's no limit here, okay? You see that card? Look how dreamy it is. Look how open it is. It's almost like whatever you want, it's there. There's nothing blocking you. There's no obstacles in this card. It's just the sky, so it's like the sky's the limit for you here, okay? So thank goodness, right? You're getting a karmic payout, all right, and it's allowing you to stop for a minute and think, and restructure yourself. So now is your time. It's time to shine. It's time for abundance. It's time for you to use your gifts. All right. And these are good gifts right here, because I feel like when you follow your calling, it's kind of like your fortune is everybody's fortune, right? The gifts that you have, the gifts that you'll use, you'll benefit, and so will others. And time for abundance. I just said that. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Yes, time to shine, time for abundance, right? Look, time to manifest. You can't ask for a better reading, okay, guys? Like, if you want to change, right? If you want a second chance at life, if you want to do something different, the universe is like, okay. All you have to do is put in the work, all right? Put in the work. You got this. Your work is part of this action is, physical. And the other part is your imagination. It's really important, right? To kind of, dream it, right? Dream it like, okay. Like, if you notice, I don't know if you guys notice, I'm going to, I'm about to have the raps for a minute here. You ever watch, like, Disney? If any of you guys have ever watched, like, Disney, when it comes on, like, in the beginning, there's the castle, there's the stars, and things of that nature. Like, and Disney was really big on imagination. And it's in a lot of the cartoons and stuff that he makes. Like, he really encourages using your imagination, because it's so important. So, what I've realized, in, just being into spirituality is, how that is, taken away from us. Children, right? You can tell them to do anything. Like, if you tell a small child, like, you're Superman, they're going to be like, okay, right? They're going to put their little cape on. They're going to pretend like they're flying in the sky. Like, they really believe it, right? and some of them you gotta watch because, you tell them they Superman, next thing you know, they jumping off the top step, on a flight of steps, be done broke all their bones. But the thing is that they believe it, right? Because their imagination, at that time, when you're young, there's no limit. When we come to this planet, like, we still have that God essence, right? We still, our imaginations are on fire. A lot of children still connect with, entities and spirits and ghosts and, imaginary friends because their mind is still open, right? They're not grounded yet. But when you kind of get around that age of like 6, 7, 8, and you become grounded, the longer you're on this earth, you become more grounded to the earth. And then you go to school and, your parents start telling you, oh, there's no such thing as ghosts. So there's no such thing as magic, so a lot of us are stripped, of that imagination, who we really are, who we want to be. And we're given like this limited, limited amount. Like, okay, like for instance, sorry, I just got distracted real quick. My son wanted me to feed the cats. He asked me, I'm like, no, I ain't feed them, go feed them. I have cats, lots of cats. But yeah, so we're given like, this small array, or all these limited options is what I'm trying to say, of what we can be. Like, schools don't teach, children. Not every child is going to be good at algebra, right? Some children want to cook. Some want to build, some want to be farmers and gardeners, but these aren't really things that they teach in school, right? They want you to be programmed to the world, right? They want you to work for them, right? They don't want you to work for you, and part of making that way, or keeping you trapped in this prison, is stripping you of your imagination, if you know what I'm saying. I hope this makes sense, to you guys. But this is where your abundance lies, right? According to, the cards, right? And honestly, these are facts. I don't care what nobody says, right? So your imagination is where your abundance is. Your imagination is what's going to help you shine, right? Your imagination is what's going to help you manifest your dreams, okay? And judgment is here to give you that second chance, to be able to restructure yourself and to wake up and renew, the you, right? To be authentic, okay? So I'm really liking this. Like, a lot of you are going to be changing your jobs, changing the way you think, the way you feel, things of that nature. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. You got adjudication. Okay, this is a decision. The choice is yours. Okay, either you're going to continue to work and slave for somebody else, right? Toil and labor. You can do that. Or you can work and toil and labor for yourself, right? Okay, the decision is yours. You have adjudication here. Card 0. So what is adjudication? Judgment is here again, right? This is a second chance. Here twice on the board. Adjudication, judgment, judgment. It's here's what times, okay? So this is a wake-up call. Hello. I hope you're listening, Taurus. You're being called. Sit back and think about things, right? Review the decisions that you made and review where you want to go. The path is your choice. Adjudication, this is a choice. This is a decision. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. I like that. All right, yeah, we're going to title this reading, The Choice is Yours. Let me write that down. All right, because I'll forget it. All right, great. Let's move on. What else for Taurus? Taurus, you're getting it right now. Ooh, you number 1. You got a main male, right? This is you. So ones are all about new beginnings, all right? Taking action. This is a very masculine type of energy, okay? And it's all about movement, again, creativity. The main male kind of has that yang energy, right? That's kind of, how I look at ones, right? They're very commanding and powerful, direct and frank, so this is where you are right now. You're in a very masculine energy that is requiring movement and creativity, right? This is the power, to make things happen, right? This is manifesting like thought and desire, so that you get what you want, but it's going to require some action, okay? But whatever you want will come, right? You got new beginnings here. You got a 1. Be this main man, this main male. Take charge of your life, okay? And the direction that, is heading in. This is all you, boo. All right. You got card number 19. This is a 10. This is an ending. Look, sudden wealth on the bottom of the deck. May not be sudden, but you're definitely going to get the wealth, right? If you work towards that. So the coffin to me, it's like the death card, again, change, right? Judgment, change. So you have a lot of change here if you want it. It's all about what you want. Nobody's going to force you. And I find that when we really get sick of shit, that is when, we kind of change our lives, right? When you're tired of punching that time clock and somebody telling you when you can eat, sleep, and shit, that is usually the time where, we kind of, want that change, okay? So the death card is here to say, look, there's a new cycle here for you guys. You got 2 cards that speak of rebirth, okay, and renewal. And judgment and death both say the same thing. So the energy is surrounding you pretty prominently, next month, that now is the time for you to sit back and reflect on what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to end, and where it is that you want to pick up and begin again. Because the death card is all about rebirth and renewal, okay? Change, right? Something ending, something old, dead, that's not even serving you anymore. Like, it got to go. It needs to go, all right? All right, perfect. So what do we have here? We have Leo, the card of strength. All right, stand your ground, be confident, right? Know that you are powerful, all right? And this is also a card of patience. So be patient. This is going to take time to manifest, right? It's hard you just can't pick up and change your life, overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take strength. It's going to take courage, right? And just stay in that power, okay? You got this, all right? So the universe is saying, look, it got your back. It's giving you the power to do it. You got this. Page of Pentacles. So you definitely have some good news, heading in towards you. This could be a new job. This is, again, manifestation, okay, with the Page of Pentacles. This is all about money, okay? Diligence, a solid start when the Page of Pentacles shows up. Like, there's so much coming in for you. This is also a card of learning, all right? So, if you want that new job, because this is what this card means: good news, good job, learning, messages about money, manifestation, diligence, okay, and solid start. So you got the foundation that you need because you have the support of the universe. Ain't no foundation better than that, okay? It's you building from here. And look at all this. I love this. All this yellow. It's just, it's just stunning, okay? 5 of Pentacles. Where are you right now, Taurus? All right, where are you right now? 5 of Pentacles, can speak of struggles. Feeling alone, financial hardships, lack mindset, struggles. A lot of you are in a place where you're trying to, get a new opportunity, like, before it's too late, right? Because this is what this is asking you to do. Like, find an opportunity before it's too late, all right? You don't want to, be in survival mode, if you're not there. If you are there already, well, welcome to the club, right? You're not alone. The 5 of Pentacles, you may be having some, financial hardships, but if you're having like a lack mindset, that we need to, kind of get rid of, right? We need to replace that with a mindset of prosperity, okay? Let me see what else we have here. So this kind of fell out, but it was a lot. So 9 of Wands, we all know, what that stands for. It's kind of like, that ongoing battle, being tired, being weary, feeling wounded, setbacks and things like that. But that card also speaks of resilience and courage once again. Okay, so be on guard for good reason. Queen of Cups, do what you love, okay? Do what you love. The Queen of Cups usually speaks of like careers as like counselors, artists, things of that nature. But the Queen of Cups is asking you to really sit back and dig deep, right? Dig deep and explore like your emotions and your feelings, okay? And figure out like what it is that you want, because there's an energy here for you to balance out your life, okay? The Queen of Cups speaks of creativity, all right? So that you're in that energy, right, to create and transform, okay? So this is where you're going. Let's get you one more card, Taurus, and I'm going to pop one out of here. So this reading, is saying like, look, the choice is yours, okay? There's Oh, so much new stuff, you know, coming in for you. Look, the Lovers. Maybe this is the chart of choice. The choice is yours. I just said that. The choice is yours. Okay, that's the title of your reading. The choice is yours. Do what you love. Do what inspires you, right? Get into that imaginary mode. Like, watch that movie Soul. Like, that was another Disney movie that I really enjoyed. You know, those movies just aren't for kids, right? Disney know what he was doing. He encourages children to follow their imaginations, right? To believe in the impossible, to do what it is that you love, because that's your superpower, right? That's what's going to make you happy. Okay. So there it is. We have the Lovers card of Gemini, Virgo. Do what you're passionate about. All right. It's all about passion, all about love. Come together with yourself and make the changes that you need to make so that you can be happy. Okay, guys, I'm out. See you in the next reading. It was a pleasure.